Franchise Report. Reporting live.
Franchise in the building, franchise report in effect as it goes down. Hot in the right here, Leticia here on another day. As we get into the business side of things, Joe Politics was popping today.
Yes, sir. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. How y'all doing today?
How you doing? How you doing?
I am stupendous.
We trying to be like you. We trying to be like you.
You know
Definitely
what I'm
trying to be like you. You got
Listen, don't try to be like me. Everybody's an individual. But like I said, I am stupendous, and I bear gifts.
I
Gifts for the
appreciate
crew.
it.
You know what I mean?
Greatly appreciate
And
it.
this ain't even no plug for Bel Air, but you know, I got to give y'all some Bel Air, some rosé and some, what is this here?
Which one you taking?
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Doesn't matter.
Listen,
I'll take
Doesn't
this
even
one.
matter.
There you go.
Uh,
Right. We need
I
something.
should tag them, huh?
all
So fuck
day.
it. Why not? Why not?
Right
Why
now.
not?
Right.
Why
All
not?
day, just tag them.
Why
Let's
not?
go.
So Joe Politics,
Yes, ma'am.
tell us a little bit about yourself.
Whew. It's a deep rabbit hole there.
Listen,
It's a deep rabbit
so I
hole.
know that you started off way back when, and you
Way
were
back.
in a group,
Even before that.
a dance group.
Oh, even before
Okay,
that.
well, first of all, what is it that you do now? So that way, when you go back and tell us,
Okay.
we'll get context.
Okay.
What is it you do now?
I am the owner of Polymore Music Group. Been around for over 20 years now.
Okay.
Okay, so now let's work our way back.
Right. So now you can go back.
Okay, let's go back
Way back.
to the
Back
back of
in the
time.
Time. Feel me? So I started off in the music business at 12 years old. I was dancing. That's back in, like the 80s now.
Okay.
So it's like late 80s. Dancing for.
First of all, don't try to play us. The 80s was 30 years ago.
Right.
Yo, you a slick talk.
Yeah. So I was dancing back
Don't
then.
try to play us. 30 years ago.
30
Okay,
years
good.
ago. 30 years. I'm not ashamed. I think I look all right for my age. man.
Listen, he's rapping for the old heads like us.
Oh yeah, I'm rapping for the old head. So yeah, so I started dancing. I did my first video was Peace of Mind by Top Choice Click.
Okay.
I was in that video. They were I forgot they were signed to whatever label it was back then. But then my story really begins with RSO.
Okay.
I was one of the 9 Little M dancers out of RSO. I actually came under the tutelage of Ray, as you guys know him as Ray Benzino.
Benzino.
I know him as Rena Scott.
Right.
He's one of the guys who took me in. So from there, I've learned the business from him and that angle. Dancing, going on tour. I watched the conception of the Source. I was there with me and Jeff 2 times. Was there
Shout
when
out to
Dave
2
Mays came
times.
to us and was like, this is my newsletter. I was like, oh, what is this? It was the first issue of the Source, and I still have it. So you feel what I'm saying? So I was there from very important hip hop moments. Then going from that for the first Source Awards, all that. Then I got accepted to college, so I had to defect out of the So that's a whole different story. I'll take too long to explain. It's like the mob. You don't leave. You know what I'm saying? But we all good. These are my guys. I love them to death. They showed me how to be. They showed me that part of life. They showed me how to be a man. They showed me the music business too as well. My first tour was a Source tour. Went on tour with MC Serge, Biz,
Dope. R.I.P.
Organized Confusion.
Dope.
That was the first Source tour. Was there for that. There history. Tone and Polk was Red Hot Lover Tone back then. Yeah, so all
Yeah,
that.
Trackmaster.
There you go. That was the beginning of Trackmaster. I know Red Hot Lover Tone. Okay, from there, let's skip to that.
Fast forward to.
Fast forward to me going to college. When I went to college, I actually graduated from Museum School of Fine Arts. I went to a couple of colleges. I also went to Emerson and I also went to Tufts.
Okay.
But during my tenure at Museum of Fine Arts, I passed by a music video directing class, and I was like, oh, so I could do that. And took on to that, and then I became. In between that time, I founded a group, Concrete Click. Myself and KT, Killer Tactics, founded Concrete Click.
Shout out to KT.
We used to come out here to Rhode Island to the living room. The living room. Right. I did shows with Biggie. And I did shows with Irv Gotti when you had Mike Geronimo at the living room, where Irv Gotti used to DJ for Mike Geronimo.
Okay.
Really?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I never knew that.
Yes.
I never knew that.
Listen.
I never knew that.
I've been around
And
for
now
a lot
you
of
know.
historic moments around here.
never knew that.
So me
And
coming
learning
doing
is
the concrete.
fundamental.
Listen, me doing the concrete click thing, and directing at the same time. I started directing different people's videos. I started directing Edo G's video. I did acting. For Smoke Bolger, I did his first video. He got signed to Epic off of Smoke Diddy. I directed that video. So and then one of my friends who I grew up with, he lived in Mattapan. He went down to Orlando and started producing for NSYNC and Backstreet. So he called me one day and was like, "Listen, I think there's a slot for you up here. You need to come up here." I went up there and I became an in-house director for Transcontinental Records.
Wow.
And I did that for possibly like 6 years. So I directed Aaron Carter, C Note, Natural, all these pop groups.
Okay.
Then I did. Listen, I did.
They didn't
another
say
video for-
Parliament?
I did.
Really?
Listen, I did.
I'm like, he didn't say Parliament.
Listen,
No, he's
listen.
right. Yeah, I did a video for George Clinton. I've done so many videos over my life. I've been directing music videos for 30 plus.
So I didn't know that. All I knew was Concrete Clip. That's all I knew.
No.
And Killer T.
I'm
Killer T.
re- I'm-
That's
I'm
all I
more-
knew. And RSO. That's all I knew. So all this is news to me. So
Yes. Listen, a lot.
kudos to you.
Then, then we go back into the polymorph era. Like, I got different eras of my life, and I'm really doing like a Cliff Note aspect of it. Neo. So one of my friends called me
Forgot
one
the
day.
Neo part.
Yeah. So one of my friends called me one day. He's like, "Listen, man, I got this singer, man. He is like amazing, bro. You need to come and help me film his life. Let's come and just do something. Just help out." And I'm like, "All right, what's his name?" He was like, "His name is Neo." I was like, "Oh, okay, we're gonna go." And it was part of the beginning stages of Neo, tracking his life for like 5 years. Did that, yeah, man. That was my team. That was my team back then. So
Okay.
you know what I mean. So Neo, different stories. I got so much stuff is scattered, bro. Like some of the stuff I forget.
So fast forward to now.
Fast forward,
Polymorph Music.
polymorph music. I'm gonna go into Dre's aspect though. I come home from doing tours, doing all this type of stuff, and then I find Dre. Matter of fact, one of my friends introduced me to Dre. Dre had a group back then. We sift through the group and say, okay, no, Dre.
Like the same group he left?
Yep, Dre. Right, the same group we left. We sift through that and find Dre and his partner Stab at the time. Dre, the owner of the label who I was signed to with Concrete Click was the one, handling that whole situation. He actually got locked up, and then wanted his partner said he didn't want to do it anymore. I guess for some type of whatever differences that they had. Dre was like, "Listen, what am I gonna do?" I said, "Yo, Dre, I got you right." So me and Dre did our first mixtape, and it went to the ear of G-Spin. G-Spin heard it. Got it to Mark Siskin. Mark Siskin on Massive Pill at the time. Mark was like, and Mark was a friend of mine. Mark actually did my first remix for Concrete Click. He added me. He did. You're playing Criminal.
Am I playing it right now?
You
I
playing
thought I am.
Mark did the first remix for Criminal. That's possibly his first remix he ever done. So Mark did that, did my remix, whatever. Then Mark heard and he was like, "Joe, were you back in the business?" I said, "Yeah." So this your guy? Yeah, it's my guy. He's like, "Listen, your guy's incredible. Let's sign him and get going." Boom, done. He gets signed to Massive Pill. Massive Pill gets distribution to Universal. Actually get distribution through a couple distribution companies like E1. We've been through a bunch of different things. We take a break. During that break, matter of fact, Amandi's been around me. Both of these guys been around me since they was younger. Amandi's been around me same time, like possibly since he was 16 years old. I used to cut Amandi's hair. I used to own a chain of hair salons at one.
Damn, you've done everything.
Yeah, I will say he did.
You've done everything. I had a laundromat.
It's just so
What
much
is it,
stuff.
Jack of all
No, he didn't have a
trades?
dry cleaner. You got a dry cleaner business, fam? Are you serious?
Jack of all trades.
Listen, I've been in all kind of businesses. So Amandi used to come and get his hair cut. He was like, "Listen, I can sing." "Oh, you can sing? Let me hear you." I was like, "Oh shit, you can really sing." So I was like, "All right, this is what we gonna do." He's like, "But I want to be a writer." "Oh, you want to be a writer? All right, I called my guys down in Atlanta. What's my man's name again? Because Gary, call my guy Gary. I send money to Atlanta. He has a fucking adventure.
You're in the studio with RL, Mario,
Yep.
Rodney Jerkins. This is like my first time like out writing, and they was like, who are you?
Right.
It was like amazing. And then
Wow.
I came back to Boston, and that's when I came on the scene in Boston.
Right.
I went to Atlanta first. We was out there for like 6 months back and forth.
Right.
Just going, writing music, building, working with different people.
Yep, sending these guys out. So one thing that I've known that has been my strong suit is knowing how to curate artists and develop them. One thing that I stand firm in Polymore is we are the art department. You know what the world had to do for you to exist? You know what had to happen for you to exist, bro?
Explain, because you was there.
All right. All right. Who had to get killed? Who had to jump off a broom? Who had to get struck with a knife? Who had to get shot by an arrow for you to be in this existence right now? You should use your individuality and show that in the art. You shouldn't have to be like someone else to portray that. That doesn't happen here. We don't do that. You have to be an individual to be over here with us. Like I said, that's our strong suit. We're the cool kids. We set trends, we dictate policy, we bother no one. That's it. I don't give a fuck about that shit.
So, Dre and Amandi are your top artists. Are they your only artists?
Dre and Money are my top artists, and they're my only artists because they're the only ones I took. Like we said, we took a long break. It was unfinished business for us. COVID made this business happen.
Aha.
Just before COVID.
Okay.
Just before COVID,
it made it
he's like,
happen.
listen, let's do it again. I was like, all right, cool. Amandi, I'm like, Amandi, what are you doing? Oh, man, I'm sitting. I'm like, nah, we're going to get you up. COVID made these things possible because it gave you time
Did it for a lot of
to
people.
think. You would never in your life
For a lot of people.
have a year off, bro. You would never, I'm telling you, this possible will never happen again in our lifetime. Have a year off, sit down, chill, everybody's doing, and you made this the grand equalizer. Because now the creators have a one-up. Because there's no following nobody. How you gonna follow somebody if you can't see what they're doing or know what they're doing or emulate what they're doing? And then you don't have any shows. You can't. There's no smoke and mirrors. So if there's no smoke and mirrors, the creatives have a stand.
So now you can actually see who I am.
You can see who's the real people around in this industry. You can see who the real people who are the artists. We are the art department. We bow down to nobody. When it comes down to this thing here. Fucks no, bro. Be an individual.
Listen, and I'm gonna tell you, honestly, these are your only two. These are your only two. But seeing from back then to now, they definitely have great content out now. They definitely, I could see why you back them up. I could see why you stand behind them, and you're pushing only them too. With that being said,
Are you gonna go for younger talent?
Yes.
are you gonna go for Are you gonna go for younger talent?
Yes.
But not only are you going for
Yes.
younger talent, I'm pretty sure you have so many people reaching out to you because they're like, "Oh, Dre, Rob,
Oh,
Amandi,
I have a plethora.
I want to be down with you."
Real quick.
Right.
When the younger talent reaches out to you and I want to be like this and I want to do it like the way they did and I want to do it like this and that, how do you?
How do you shift through it? How do you go through it?
No.
No.
Like I just said to you, you know what the universe had to do for you to exist?
Yeah, but a lot of them young guys, a lot of them nowadays,
I don't care.
They've built their
I
style
don't care.
off. So you're gonna change it for them?
Listen, ain't no changing. How can I change you to be you?
But if you're talking to an 18-year-old that's grown up listening to Lil Wayne all their life, they're gonna come to you with a full Lil Wayne style.
Everybody's
how do
influenced.
you shake the real you out of that?
Everybody is influenced by somebody. You can be influenced by Obama. I can be influenced by Frederick Douglass. Everybody is influenced by somebody. But what are you going to do in your individual life? Are you going to emulate somebody? You're going to waste the rest of your time emulating somebody? This is hip-hop, fam. What we doing? We playing or we bullshitting? We should be doing neither.
A young nigga might say, I'm bullshit. A young nigga
And
might
that's
say,
a young nigga that...
and it's like, you know,
That's
how do we get to them like, yo, nigga, listen.
Like
I
earlier,
get to
the guy
him,
said
but
that
you
he
have
was
to know-
bullshitting on his record.
But you know what? You got to get to him by example.
Yeah, it's like, what's
you gotta lead.
What's the approach?
You
Like, what's
see,
the
but this
approach?
is my approach. You got to lead by example. You know how many people doubted this situation? They look at this situation. Oh, what these dudes been in the game. They haven't been active for years. They haven't been doing that. Listen, anything I do, I put my mind to. Anything you do, you put your mind to. You can achieve.
That's right.
No one should.
Right.
No one should stop you. No one should stop you from what you do. My father always said, success has no time limit. Success has no time limit. If you sit there and you talk yourself out of it, don't let the other people's fears onto yourself. For what? Who are they, dog? We the cool kids. Fuck them. Real talk. We the cool kids.
So is that what you
I've been cooler than niggas since I've been.
Is that what you tell?
We the cool kids.
Is that what you tell a cool kid when they come to you?
Yes, I do. And if you can't fuck with it, then you can't fuck with us. That's it. That's it.
My thing is like,
why should I convince you to be an individual?
My thing is like
convince you
the
to be
approach.
yourself.
My thing is the approach to a younger generation. Because you know, at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck what you say. I got a lot of friends. I'm 40. Ton of them. They ain't coming out to the clubs. They got families. They ain't coming out to the gigs every weekend.
Right.
But these 18 and 19-year-olds are, and they'll come with me for the next 20 years. But how do I get them to realize, you know what? You don't have to follow this trend. Stop something yourself.
Lead. You're doing it. You're doing it, though. You're leading. It's the leading. It's the example. What I do, I don't talk. I show.
And a person like me, I'm not into like clothing trends and I'm nothing like that at all. I'm nothing like that at all.
Just like you saying, you lead and you show. I don't talk your head off. Yo, you should be doing bro.
And that's what they don't want to hear. That. They don't want to hear that. They don't
Listen,
want to hear that.
I Jedi mind trick motherfuckers all day.
They don't want to hear that.
No, listen, I'm Captain Yoda, dog. I Jedi mind trick niggas all day. You're dope. I am dope. You should be doing this. I should be doing this. Yes, I'm fucking doing that, bro. Real talk. And I'm showing you how to be cool. I'm showing you how to be cool, fam. I've been the coolest nigga since kindergarten. I don't know nothing different, fam. And I'm still cool. If I'm broke, rich, whatever, I'm still cooler than you niggas. We the art department.
It's a lifestyle.
It's the lifestyle.
It's a lifestyle.
Polymore, that's my slogan. Polymore is a lifestyle, fam. It's a lifestyle. So for us, I'm sorry if I'm sorry, I'm animated.
No, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. You're
what
dropping
I'm
knowledge.
A lot of times I appreciate the real conversation over the wires. A lot of times.
But
I
I'm telling you, it's to inspire. Your existence in life is to love and inspire. That's what you're here for. You're here for nothing else. Love and inspire and inspire. You have kids, you love them, you show them, you inspire them to be better humans. That is your job. What the fuck are we doing, bro? We playing or we bullshitting? I am not doing none of that shit. I'm telling these motherfuckers, this is what you need to do.
So you pretty much, you're the last say on their music, right? On Dre and Amani's music?
No, I am not the last singer. I'm the inspiration, and I am. Amani calls me Morpheus. I'm Morpheus. I'm showing Neo, yo, there is no spoon, nigga. There is no spoon. It's all in your mind, bro. You feel me? There is no spoon, fam. You shouldn't have to be worried about other motherfuckers. You are the person. You are Neo, fam. You control the fucking spot. You the Matrix, fam. Use it, warp it, move it, shape it. Why are we listening to somebody who don't believe it? Don't let people's fears onto you. Because that's their fear. That's their doubt. That's what they believe. Why should you believe what they believe? Why am I listening to you, kid? I'm not listening to you.
and that's how I am. And that's how I am.
The music to him.
So I was gonna say, are there times when, because I'm pretty sure this, you write so many raps or you write so many songs, and he's like, no, that's not it. That's not it.
Well, not now.
Okay.
Now it's like
Not now.
not now. Not now. That doesn't happen anymore. Like before, yeah, Dre.
Don't sound like these niggas. What you sounding like that for?
Don't try to sound like nobody.
Yeah,
Don't.
why you doing
But this
that?
is just like, as an artist, you go through these phases where you're trying to find something, right? And you're battling these things, whatever it is, creatively to try to find your particular sound. But once you hit that, and you hit that stride, once you find that thing, it's like now you become like this is you. This is originality within yourself as an artist. And now when I bring it to, I'm not trying to sound or be like anybody else. You listen to I listen to what's going on,
The drink.
but I don't try to sound like what's going on.
Right.
I can take things and I can create from just listening. Like, all right, I know what's going on. This is what I need to do, and I go create that, bring it to the table, and yeah, that's where we go.
There is no spoon, fam.
Okay. So,
Word. There is no spoon, bro. Keep it a buck.
so I've watched plenty of videos of you guys going live with 2 times, or you guys going live amongst each other, and you're talking about, okay, you could have the bars, but I also heard you guys talk about numbers and statistics.
Oh,
and
I'm still business. I'm still business, Joe.
That matters. Numbers count.
I'm
Numbers
still
count.
business, Joe.
Numbers count.
okay.
My day-to-day outrun a firm. So, you feel what I'm saying? I'm still business. I'm still a partner of a firm. I run shit. So, for when it comes to...
I believe it. I believe it. Whenever you said he had to clean his, I was like, yeah, I'm
He's
done.
a jack of all trades. He's a jack of all trades.
But no, business is business. At the end of the day, what I try to do is monetize for my people to make sure that they leave legacy and have a lifestyle that they want. My success is based on their success. If they're not rich, then I ain't do my job. If we're not moving towards monetizing and making sure that they can live off of what they're doing, I'm not doing my job. Because, like I said, they're a reflection of me. If you want around 5 losers, then you the 6th. If you're around 6
fact.
winners, then you around 5 winners, you the 6th. So you can't play with this. You attract what you attract. I stay around winners, bro. This is what it just is. And if you're not a winner around me, I make you a winner. If you don't want to be a winner, you can't be here.
Leticia, hot in the ride chip. Y'all hear that? I only fuck with winners.
I only fuck. Yes, that's what I'm about to say.
Y'all hear that? I only fuck with winners out here.
We are winners, bro. We are winners. We working towards it. We working towards it. We winners.
Listen, time ain't slowing down and it's not coming back. Time ain't slowing down and it's not coming back.
No, we appreciate all your knowledge.
feel you.
Passionate, yo.
So,
I
is there
feel you.
any advice that you have for new artists? And this is my last question towards you. Is there
Okay.
any advice that you have towards new artists?
Be you.
This is
Be you. Be you. You know how special you are? Do you? No, this is a real question.
I know.
Do you know how special
That's
you
why
are?
you guys are here, because the universe wants
There
you
is
to
no
I'm special.
one. There is no one like you, ever, and will never be like you, ever.
I'm the original blueprint.
Listen, there might be people who might similarly look like you, but they ain't you.
Can't wear that hat like you either.
You feel me?
You got jokes?
So if
Got jokes?
listen, if there's no one like you in this planet, why are you not being you?
I am being me. That's why you guys are here.
I get it.
That's
And
what
that's
I
why I
feel.
rock with you. And that's why I rock with DJ Franchise. You feel what I'm saying?
But that's the advice
And
you
I
would
rock
give
with
to
my guys here.
any other young artist that's trying to come up. You know,
Yes, be
yourself,
you, man. Be you.
yourself.
Listen, do not listen to do not listen to other people's fears. That's their fear. That's not your fear. When you listen to fear, fear is the mind killer, fam. It's an illusion. It's not really real. When you think about fear, fear is not real. Fear is a chemical thing in your mind that happens when you endangered by something. But in actuality, if you fight through it, it doesn't exist. Fight.
Okay.
Fight, bro.
And would you say having the right support team, putting money in, your
That's definitely you definitely have to keep people. Like what I do is I keep smart people around me. You have to be smart. 9 times out of 10, you got to be smarter than me too, because it's all business. You feel what I'm saying? At the end of the day, let somebody keep smart people around you. Keep people who direct you and positively influence you. If they don't positively influence you, they are not for your circle. Find these people. This energy attracts each other. Negative energy will stay in a hole, and you will attract negative energy, and all this stuff will just keep coming to you. But if you keep right people around who influence, who boost you up, who tell you you're the shit, or you're doing well, or you need to do this, and positively moving you forward, those things will come to you. I am proof positive.
I feel like I came to church today.
Listen, we did come to church today.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. The only thing I'm gonna use all his advice and just push it on to another young artist that comes to me like, yo, I got another day. Honestly, fam, be yourself, fam. There's no need for you to I'm just like that.
Right.
Fam, every week there's a brand new rapper. I got
Right.
that
Listen.
style. I sound just like such. It's like, fam, you really don't.
Right.
I'm gonna tell him just like that, you know, bro.
And you
Just
guys
be
sat
yourself.
through a couple of them. Like, I felt bad.
And we've sat
we
through
sat,
a few
we sat
of
through a
them.
couple of them tonight,
Right.
and I was just like,
No.
keep going,
No.
keep going, keep
How about,
pushing yourself.
Listen, how about no?
And
How about
we've
no?
done-
listen,
we've done
we've
it.
done
We've
that.
done it,
We've done
yeah.
that. We've hurt feelings,
Right.
especially
This ain't
me.
gonna work.
He-
Right.
What is
We've
he?
done
What do you call? He calls me. I'm the worst one. I'm the Simon Cowell of the franchise report, guys.
Right.
But yeah, no, we definitely have artists that come up here, and it's just like, no, don't like
Nah.
stick to your day job.
Nah.
But
We ain't doing that, bro. We ain't doing that. And you're doing them a service not to push them in that direction.
To waste their time.
No.
Right.
Don't waste your time.
For what?
Don't waste your time.
Go back to the board. I'm gonna tell you a quick story, and then and you know you can. I'm gonna tell you a quick story.
Yeah.
Dre Robinson. I take Dre to New York. Right? Dre, we're in the studio with Buster. It's Buster's session, actually. It's Buster's session. We have Gilly's there. What's Gilly's crew called again? Major Figures. Major Figures is there.
Figures.
Yep, Major Figures. Everyone's there. Ab Live, Dutch Spade, all of them. Bianca, everybody's in the session. What's my man's name who's in the session? Sandman. All right, we're in the session. This is Dre. I bring him to New York, just kind of get that, you know, just how this feels. So we're in the session. Buster leaves the session like, yo, y'all can be here. I'm out of here. He leaves. So they're rapping. Literally, bro. I got there in the afternoon. They were rapping. It was like 4 a.m. I mean, like, just rap. They was going around the room. Just rap. Dre didn't say nothing.
We ain't jumping at all.
Listen, Dre, that's when Dre used to smoke. So Dre was just smoking. They're like, yo, you don't want rap? He's like,
I wasn't ready for that.
they just
That's
keep
too
going
much.
around the room. Finally, Dre taps me on my shoulder. Yo, bro, bring me to the bus station, man. Send me home. I said, sure you want to go home, dog?
I don't mean
Bro,
to laugh
he's
because
like, bro, send me home
looking at you now and seeing how you are now, I would never expect that from you.
He's like, send me home now.
I had to go home and be prepared to be back.
He was like, I didn't know this was like this. I didn't know there was so many guys who really do this shit.
Really
Like,
rap.
I'm talking about they was rapping for hours, fam.
With ease.
Different raps. They didn't say the same rap twice, fam. Hours. I'm talking about, I got there like 2 in the afternoon. It was 3 in the morning. He tapped me on the shoulder like, yo, I gotta go, bro.
No, that was the music industry.
He was like, this is what the industry is? Send me home, fam.
I mean, and we even have it here where we have rappers come in and somebody like you or another person will come up and freestyle off rip, and then you have somebody that holds their
Pull
phone.
that phone. No, I don't teach that.
Or you have somebody that just comes in and they're like, oh, we know that, you know what I'm saying? There's a couple of times, we're here every Tuesday. There's a couple of times when we're here and people know that we're here Tuesdays. So they're like, oh, I want to be a part of that. They come in thinking that they're going to come be top dog. But then once they get here, they see the energy in the room. They see a real
Right.
person
Let me get
flowing.
up out of here.
And
Right.
Yeah.
they either leave or they'll try to go and they go like 3-4 times before they could, if they could even get it.
Right. But
And
this is what this is.
And this is what it is. Like, if you're going to be, like, this is not a game. This
No.
is not a sport. This is,
No.
some people live this, breathe this.
Nigga, I'm old. I ain't got no time to waste. To be honest with you.
Listen.
I'm honest with you, fam.
And if you watch
Right.
some of the videos on YouTube, you'll see my face. You'll see who can rap. You'll see who I'm like,
I think, Joe, you need to bring that story full circle to let them know why I went home.
So,
hey, listen,
yeah, no,
listen,
so-
no.
You had to go to
Dre
the bathroom?
went home.
You had to go to the bathroom?
No, I
Oh.
went home because I had to get my shit.
You have to get it
Right.
together. And
Then
listen,
I went back.
Then we went back to New York. Let me tell you about another story real quick. We go back to New York. Now, my mentor is Clark Kent, DJ Clark Kent.
DJ Clark Kent.
So DJ Clark Kent used to manage me when I was in Concrete Clip. And Clark Kent, I was there through Reasonable Doubt. I was there when he produced Reasonable Doubt. The whole thing, I was there. Right? Clark, I go to Clark, and Clark was Dre's biggest critic. Clark was like, nah, that ain't the guy, bro. He sucks. That ain't the guy, bro. That ain't the guy.
Signed in New York.
Yup, signed a New York artist. Crazy thing about it, we signed Nevada, my dog. Rest in peace, Nevada. I signed Nevada to RCA at the time. And then, you know what I'm saying, then 9/11 hit, and then that was going, because that's when all the labels dropped everybody. But we go back to Dre. So I bring Dre back. I was like, yo, Clark. No, Mountain Dew. Dre signed the NAS appeal. We murdered. We were murdering Boston at the time. I'm like, yo, Clark, where you at? I'm in the studio. He's at Electric Lady, with Sandman and the girl who was on. She's saying, "Ain't no nigga like the one I got" on Jay's record. She's doing the hook for Sandman. So we go in there. She's there. Clark is there, and Clark is very competitive. Clark will be like, "Listen, oh, you got rhymes?" He does this to everybody. "Oh, you got rhymes? Oh, then rhyme, man. Rhyme, man." Because remember, he's been around the greatest rhymer in the world, dog, Jay.
He just does this.
He just, yup, and he'll just press the beat. Like you. That's why he's ready. He's like, "Oh, this is what we're going to do?" Because he's used to that. He's used to that. He's used to that. "Oh, this is what we're doing?" You feel me? So Clark presses the beat. So Sandman goes. Sandman's a beast. Sandman's part of a re-up gang with
Major Figures.
No,
With
Clips.
Yup, with the Clips. So Sandman's part of that. Sandman's an animal now. It's an animal. Dre's going, I'm talking about ham. Like ham. Don't even get, Sandman goes, he does go for probably like 20 bars. Dre goes for like 60. Sandman goes for another like 40 bars. Dre goes for 80. Like Dre's going. Clark is like this. The chick stops the music. She says, "Yo, who the fuck are you? Where are you from?" He's like, "I'm from Boston." She said, "Boston? You're not even from New York? What the fuck?" Clark says, "Now he's ready." I said, "Shit. Me and him, I'm talking about the jubilation? You hear that clapping you doing? We was in the car like, oh my God!" We're like, oh my God! I'm telling you, fam. Telling you. It was a fucking party, bro, in the car. We made this dude laughing. We crying. We're fucking like, oh my God, we finally got an endorsement from somebody who we really respect.
There you go.
Legit.
There you go.
Be you, dog. That goes full circle. Be you.
Family, I greatly appreciate the conversation.
I'm sorry if I'm
Appreciate
so
all the
animated.
No,
Listen.
fam, great. It was greatly needed. It was greatly needed. I love getting great conversation. Like I said, sometimes I prefer the conversation over the bars if I
Right.
know that the convo's gonna help somebody. I greatly appreciate what you brought to the table.
Dope. I appreciate you.
I appreciate
Hey,
it.
the best way to find you. Best way to find you.
You find me on the gram, Joe Politics. Was it at Joe Politics?
It's the one thing you don't know. Huh? You know everything else in the world.
You know Dre's, you know Mondi's, you know everything, but you don't know yours.
Right. Listen, and there you go. At Polymore Music.
Last but not least, anything else that we didn't ask you that you want to say?
Love, inspire, live life with no regret. You are you, and you will always be you. So don't be nobody else but you.
It's easy to be you.
Oh, it's so
I've always
easy
thought
to
it's
be you.
easier to be yourself.
That's what you can take off of this whole conversation. Don't care what no one says about you. You be you. That's it. This is hip hop. Let's get it straight. This is hip hop. No one tried to be like no one when we first started this shit. Even in the 90s, all the way through this shit, no one's trying to be. It was sacrilegious for being someone. Don't be nobody. Be you. And that's how you stand on your own. Look at the Drakes, look at the Kendricks, look at the J. Coles. They all sound different. That's why your man T-Pain was like, "Please stop, dog.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did.
Please.
He did.
Please. Because we got to elevate what this thing of ours is to the next level, which we are. I'm not mad at the younger artists because you guys are making a mint, and I love it.
But you can't get frustrated with it.
Or you can get frustrated, but listen, keep making your
Can't get
dough.
frustrated.
Keep making your bread. Keep being you, though, but elevate the art because this is art. This is ours, too. This is ours, man. And you don't want it to get sour, dog. We are the top dog on top of anything creative right now. Stay on top.
Last question, and then you can't say nothing else. Besides Dre, let's just go mainstream just for the fuck of it.
Right.
Right now, who's the top 3 artist you like out here right now?
Oh,
just to see where you're at.
Bruno Mars.
Top 3? Why not 5?
I thought I'd make it easy.
Okay, top 3.
But I'm gonna say 5 because you threw Bruno Mars in out the blue. I'm thinking hip hop. But go ahead.
Bruno Mars.
Talented, super talented.
What's my man? With the big teeth. What's my man's name?
With the big teeth.
Who's with Bruno?
Anderson
Anderson
Paak.
Paak?
He's
Told you.
He's the greatest
Didn't we
artist
just tell him?
fucking ever.
Just
Okay.
told him.
Anderson Paak
Anderson
is
Paak's
so.
nice.
He's like bro. Like Dre Robinson.
You can't say Dre.
Amani. Okay.
Can't say
I can't
Amani.
say.
No.
All right, Lucky Day. I love Lucky Day. He's dope. Rappers. Fuck with Drake, bro. I don't give a fuck what no one says.
Okay.
Okay.
You gotta give him a credit.
Drake
Gotta
is
give
a
him credit.
fucking animal, fam.
Give me one more.
I'm trying to think of somebody younger who I fuck with.
Polo G? No, sir, I'm only playing.
No.
Yo, Polo G is nice though.
I like
For a youngin',
Polo G. I like
G's
Polo
nice,
G.
man. For a youngin',
Little
Polo
Baby.
G
I like
is
Polo
nice.
G. But I'm trying to
Little
like.
Baby learned how to rap.
Fuck with
Little Baby learned how to rap.
Lil
He did.
Baby's a problem.
He learned how to rap.
Lil Baby's a problem.
Okay, but is he one of your top 5?
Give me one
Top-
more though.
no.
I need
No.
one more from
No.
you. Give me one more.
I can't even give it to Cole. I can't give it to Kendrick because they're not active. They're not being active. I don't like that. I fuck with them, but I need somebody who's fucking active, bro. Like, who's a young nigga who's active, fam? Little Baby's active.
Lil Baby,
But
Baby.
that's you, like though. That's you.
Well, wait a minute.
I just need one more. That's you.
That I
like.
like. Fuck, man.
Oh, you got to just give me one.
I want to give a compelling answer.
So, no. You can't end it like that because now I'm curious to know.
I already know who his top 5 is. I already know who that is.
Who's your top 5?
Biggie, Pac. We're gonna throw in somebody.
Hope is
Yeah.
the god.
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
I already know
Hov?
that.
I think that's biased just because of the camp.
Okay,
I'm from the
Hov.
camp.
Hov.
Hov, Big. I give it to Nas, but Nas
See?
haven't been active like
See?
that. I don't like
You
this.
don't
The
like
new
the-
album
no.
is cool.
But you're
Okay.
talking your top 5
Okay.
overall.
So
It's
Nas.
cool. That's your man. Nas is his man. That's his influence.
Nas is
I
my
gotta
baby's
listen to
father.
it more. I haven't listened to it.
Okay.
Like Nas be like, Nas is like the bad girl that you bring home, and you're like, this is trash, dog. Or you're like, this is cool. She looks great, but this
Okay.
is cool.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay. Don't be talking about my son's father like that, okay? Don't be talking about my son. Okay, so Biggie, Hov, maybe
And I fuck with
Nas.
Nas. I'm sorry, I fuck with Nas.
Okay, Nas.
Biggie and Pac.
Biggie, no. Pac could be at the end of the list.
That's 5.
Buster.
Busta.
You don't
Busta
give
over
Buster.
Pac?
You don't give Buster his props, bro.
Busta over
Buster's a fucking problem.
Busta
He is,
over
but-
Pac,
Okay,
though.
but I'm just asking you, is it Busta over Pac?
No, it's not Buster over. Pac.
Okay, there we go.
That's
Okay.
not Buster over.
So Pac's on the top.
Okay.
But Buster's in there though. You said top 5.
I'm gonna ask you one more question, and I just need a name, then I'm cutting your mic off. I just need a name, then I'm cutting your mic off. You're getting in the car, and you're playing 20 of the best songs for both these artists.
Right.
Who wins this versus competition? You're in the car. There's
They-
no show.
They're not even in
So
the
you're
room.
just picking 20 of Pac's best songs and 20 of Big's best songs. Who wins that versus competition?
20 of Pac and 20 of Big.
And you're listening to these in your car.
I'm big all day, so I don't know if there's a bias in this or that. I'm big.
Big.
So it's
Okay.
big? Okay.
I'm big.
Just wanted to know.
I'm big.
Just wanted to make sure.
Morning.
Just wanted to make sure.
I don't want to live no more.
Just wanted to make sure.
Listen.
Family, it was a pleasure having you today.
Thank you so much.
Pac, baby. Listen.